Up for sale now, Vehicle Max, of a beautiful 2007 Cadillac Escalade ESV all-wheel drive. The ESV is the one that's longer in the back. It's got more cargo space than the short wheelbase. Car is loaded up with factory 22-inch chrome wheels, factory roof-mounted dual DVDs, heated seats, cool seats, power tailgate, dual power seats, and a number of other options that I'll get into in just a minute. Also has a factory navigation with color backup camera. Has running boards, roof rack with crossbars. Car has a clean title and a clean Carfax you can view right now for free at our website, vehiclemax.net. We are located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida. 33142 is our zip code. We are open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturdays 9 to 5, and we're always closed on Sundays. We have been in the car business since 1992 and have sold over 31,000 cars. We are an accredited member of the Better Business Bureau with an A+ rating. You can check that out for yourself at our website. Right on the home page is a clickable link to the Better Business Bureau site, which will take you right to our rating. If you have any questions, feel free to call me. My name is George. I can be reached at 305-218-5462. This vehicle is also equipped with a power tailgate, parking rear sensors, a Class 3 heavy-duty towing package with electrical connection. Let's finish going around the vehicle and we'll go ahead and get inside and get it started. Car has no hail damage, no love bug damage, no major scratches or touch-ups of any kind. One of the many features in this vehicle is a remote start, and I'll show you how that works right now. Car has to be locked for this, so let's lock it. Alright, you press and hold the little circle here in the top of the remote, and the car turns right on. This is a really neat feature in the summer when it's nice and hot outside. As long as you had the air conditioning on when you last left the vehicle, when the car comes on, so will the AC, and it'll cool down the car for you. The opposite in the winter, as long as you had the heater when you last left the vehicle, when the car comes on, so will the heater, and when it reaches temperature, it'll warm up the car for you. When you're ready to drive off, all you gotta do is unlock the door, stick the key in the ignition, open the switch, and you can drive off. If you change your mind and want to turn off the car, all you gotta do is press that little circle again, and the car turns right off. Another feature is the power tailgate, and I'll demonstrate that now. You can open the power tailgate from the remote, from the inside of the car, and the roof-mounted overhead switch, and also you can do it from the tailgate handle as long as the car is unlocked. And as you can see, what I was telling you, the ESV is the one that has the bigger cargo space there, even with the back seats up. So let's go ahead and close it now. And let's get inside of it, get it started, show you all the other options. This is a 7-passenger. We got buckets in the front and another set of buckets in the middle row, as well as a full rear bench seat, so it's a total of 7 passengers. A roof-mounted DVD here and another one over here, all from factory. The door panels are all charcoal black with the wood trimming. Of course, we got power windows, power door locks, cruise control, tilt wheel, all that standard stuff. We also have automatic headlights that come on at sunset and come off at sunrise. Memory seats for up to 2 drivers. We got dual power seat, power recliner, and lumbar support. We've also got curtain side airbags in the front post, the middle post, and the rear post right here. Okay, let's go ahead and get it started. Show you the navigation, the backup camera, all that good stuff. The car has only 63,000 miles, and for 2007 that is very low. Alright, let's get the navigation to come on, get the AC going. Give it just a second here. Alright, well actually we get the DVD playing. Let me show you that first, and we'll do the navigation last. Just a second for it to load the movie. There it goes. Alright, let's go back here and show you the roof-mounted DVD playing. Okay, there's the one here for the, here's the one for the rear. know if you can see it there. I'm trying to reach at an angle here. And there's the one in the middle. Alright, as you can see, they're all playing the same movie. As well as the navigation screen, which is playing the same movie. And this can only happen when the car is in park. When the car gets taken out of park, this particular screen will go on to either navigation or whatever you had it under before, because, and that's for safety reasons, so you don't get caught watching the movie while you're driving. Okay, let's lower the volume on that movie. So I can put this back to it. You'll notice here when I take it out of gear how it's going to go to, put it, let's say, in drive. And then we'll go back to the screen here, which we could change this to nav. And there's our navigation. When you put the car in reverse, the color rear camera comes up. And as you can see, our parking sensors are already warning us that we're a little bit too close to that vehicle. I'll show you how that works. Right now we got only one warning. We get two yellow warnings. I don't know if you can see all the way in the corner back there, a little yellow light. Well, when I back up, you're going to see eventually a second yellow light. For a second set of warnings, and there it is. And now you'll see there's two little yellow lights. It's kind of hard to see from here. We're going to back up some more. This is our rear bumper, by the way. Then we're going to get our red warning. Okay, and now you see how the triangle turned red. And now we got two yellows and a red back there. And this is very accurate. It even you can go even further if you want to. And eventually it gives you a sound also. Okay? Put it back in gear. We'll move forward just a little bit. The rear camera stays on for about 10 seconds, and then eventually it'll go back to the navigation screen. As you can see right there. Okay, the car has 63,176 miles. Car is running right now. Keep an eye on the left-hand dial. I'm going to rev the engine. 6.2 liter V8. And the reason I'm doing that is just so you can see the car's running and idling perfectly, and that there are no check engine light on, no airbag light, no service engine soon, no maintenance soon, nothing like that. The only light that's on there is that green little light, which is General Motors daytime driving lights. Okay, so many options. Okay, let's talk about dual climate control. Right now I put the AC here. You can see the driver's side is at 60, while the passenger side is at 70 degrees, which means that on this side of the vehicle we're blowing 60, on this side we're blowing 70 degrees. It is not really dual climate control, it's really triple climate control, because the middle row passengers can control their rear AC and set that at a totally different temperature. Okay, we've got here heated seats. That's to heat the entire seat. This is to heat the backrest only, and this is for cool seats. And when I turn it on, you'll see it come on here. So let's put on this heated seats. And there you can see that right here shows you that we are on high. So let's put it in medium, low, and off. This seat here has the same function, except it only heats the back of the backrest, not the bottom. And this is the cool seat. It does the same option here. Of course, this is for cool air. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Okay, power adjustable pedals. This is a really neat option, especially when you get a very tall driver or a very short driver. Sometimes sliding the seat all the way forward and back is not enough. All you've got to do is move this button, press it, and the seats will move away from you and toward you about 4 or 5 inches. Alright, what else can I show you here? Okay, let's talk about the, let's go ahead and listen to the stereo. Alright. Let's put the press the audio here. And press, we got XM stereo, by the way. Right now is on preview mode, as you can see right there. You'd have to call that number there or go to that website so that you can sign up for the subscription with them. Okay, up here is your FM. As you can see, is a colored touchscreen. And let's go ahead and just put any station. Let's pick this one here. And you can raise the volume here right on the steering wheel. Get the Bose stereo sound system. raise the volume here, lower the volume here. Okay, and here you can mute it. These buttons here are to navigate about your preset stations that you set yourself, or these ones down here, that of course you could change them, but the ones you like. This is your seek button, advances to the next available station. The source button moves you from AM to FM to XM to DVD to auxiliary, and yes, you do have an auxiliary port. Cruise control is on this side here. And over here we've got a heated steering wheel. So not only are your seats heated and cooled, but the steering wheel is also heated. The middle row buckets also have a heated option, which I'll show you in just a little bit. Alright, on the rear view mirror is what we call an auto dimming mirror. Has an eye that senses bright light, and when somebody puts the high beams on you, it darkens the mirror so it doesn't bother your vision. On the upper right hand corner you can see that we have an outside a digital display for the for a compass and the outside temperature. OnStar system, and in just a minute we'll talk about the OnStar system. Up here we've got the home link or universal garage door opener. Okay, let's talk about the OnStar system for just a minute. If you get into a car accident and any of the airbags deploy, including the side airbags, it will send an immediate signal to the OnStar center to let them know you've been involved in an accident. They'll attempt to contact you through the car to make sure you're okay. If you do not respond within a reasonable amount of time, they'll dispatch emergency vehicles to come to your aid. Also, if you have any kind of an emergency, you can press that red OnStar button there, and they can assist you with any emergency you might have. If you happen to get lost, you can also press that blue OnStar button, and they'll give you turn-by-turn directions until you arrive at your destination. For more details, visit OnStar.com. This is a service that you have to pay for, same as the XM stereo sound system that you, not the sound system, but the subscription to the XM. You gotta call here or visit that website so you can sign up for that. I'm gonna put the camera down for just a second. I want to show you the middle row tumbling seats. Okay, and alright, now let's do that again. Let's set the camera. I guess I'll hold it because so you can get a better look. Up here we've got a seat release portion here, which makes the middle row bucket seat tumble forward to give you access to the rear row. Let me see if I can do this over my shoulder. I'm going to press the button there. You'll see what it does. And this is to gain access to the rear. Once you're ready to leave, you know, you got to push the seat down manually. It does not, it only tumbles forward electrically. Okay, what else? We still got a bunch of stuff to talk about. Okay, let's pan over the dashboard now so you can see that there are no cracks or burn holes. It's not lifting up anywhere. Really nice condition. Alright, up here we've got the switch to disable the parking sensors, and you'd think, well, why would you want to disable the parking sensors? Well, if you're towing a boat or a trailer, when you put the car in reverse, the thing is just going to be beeping the whole time. If once you engage that, what it'll do is it'll disable the once you disengage it, I mean by pressing here, it'll disable the parking sensors. Otherwise it would just be beeping the whole time when you put the car in reverse because of the proximity of the trailer or boat that you're pulling. Let's go ahead and by the way, when you take the car out of reverse and it goes into drive, this will actually enable itself. This is to disable the traction control. Here are your controls for your onboard computer, and also for your settings, you know, your personal settings. At the end of the shift lever, there's a switch back here which is a towing haul mode, and I'll show you how that works. Press over here and you'll see that little yellow wagon comes on. And what that does is that makes the transmission shift a little differently to adjust for the extra cargo load, and also disables the overdrive, so it doesn't keep coming in and out when you're towing a heavy item and burn out the transmission. All you got to do is press here, and it'll go back to normal mode. You see that little wagon goes away. Okay, this vehicle has a 6-speed automatic transmission, but also has a manual shifting option. As you can see here, you get the plus and the minus, and I'll show you how that works. Alright, I gotta hold the camera here. Right now we are in park. I'm gonna put her in reverse. Okay, neutral, oops, I passed neutral, drive, and that's where you're gonna drive it 99% of the time. But if you want to make it shift manually, all you gotta do is put it on the M, and then you'll see now it says manual shift 1. Well, if I tap on the plus on that shifter that I showed you a minute ago, you'll see it'll shift up all the way up to 6, as this is a 6-speed automatic transmission. And if I hit on the minus, it'll downshift. Clearly right now it's not doing anything because we're not moving, but that is a general, just to give you a general idea. Put it back in park. Alright, we got wood trimming all around the power windows, all around the instrument panel, also on the steering wheel. The steering wheel has not only its leather wrap, but also has this wood trimming over here that looks really sharp. And I'll go around there nice and slow now, so you can see it's in great shape without any burn holes, cuts, tears, or cracks on the wood. Okay. In the meantime, let me remind you that we're located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida 33142 is our zip code. Open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays 9 to 5, and always closed on Sundays. In the center console here, where you rest your elbow, you got some storage too. You got 2 tiers. This one here is for the top tier. This is for your bottom tier. In the top tier, you got a smaller storage there. On the bottom is your larger storage, and you got another cigarette lighter adapter right there. Okay. Your main glove box is over here. Let's see if I can reach it from here. And right in there, you got your owner's manual, all the booklets that you need. Let's go ahead and pan around the passenger seating area here so you can see it's in great shape. Alright, up in the top here we also got map lights and vanity mirrors on both sides. You also got a regular analog clock up here. Alright, I think we're ready to go ahead and, oh, by the way, the mirrors have turn signals on them. Same thing with the passenger side. Okay, I think we're ready to move on and check out the middle row section and the rear section of the vehicle. Let me make sure I haven't missed anything. By the way, if I did miss anything, feel free to call me at 305-218-5462, and I can help you out. Go over anything any questions you might have about financing or anything like that. In the meantime, let's go. I want to talk to you about financing for just a second. If you require financing, let me tell you, we have excellent rates for good credit. We also have special financing for not such good credit. We even have some programs for really rough credit. If you're concerned about the financing, or you live a long distance away, or you just want to go ahead and get pre-approved, just go to the website, vehiclemax.net. Right on the homepage, you see a silver tab that says apply for credit. Click it, fill it out completely, click submit at the bottom of the page, and then give us a call so we can retrieve your application and get you pre-approved. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the middle row section of the vehicle. We're going to turn it off. Alright, over here in the front here we got us a, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but not only are the front seats heated, but also the middle row bucket. We have also the middle row passengers can control the fan speed, the airflow, and also the temperature right here. There's also controls here for the stereo, as well as phone jacks, one on each side. We got also video input, so if you could power it to the cigarette lighter adapter, you can actually watch it on your screen up here. This pops out into a cup holder. Okay, and we got a full bench in the rear with over-the-shoulder belts for all the passengers, even including the middle row passenger. Alright, the door panels in the rear are all charcoal black with a wood trimming, and this vehicle is equipped with a child lock protection. How it works is the following: you stick your key in here or a screwdriver, twist it to the left, and what that does is that disables this inside door handle. That's in case you got small kids and you don't want to be able to open the door from the inside. Once you engage that, the only handle that's going to open the vehicle is the outer handle. To re-engage, just do the opposite. Stick your key in here, twist it to the right, and this inside door handle will start working again. Alright, let's go around to the back. All the tail lights and headlights are in perfect shape. They're not damaged or scuffed in any way. They're nice and clear. Class 3 heavy duty towing package with the electrical connection. They're ready to go. Your parking sensors, there's 2 on each side of the bumper. To open the power tailgate, as long as the car is unlocked, you can just press here. There's a switch here in the handle. Got also a rear wiper and rear window defroster. The rear row bench is what I call a 50-50 bench. This bench could be completely removed or folded up to the back of the middle row seats. And as I said, they're independent of each other. So you could do one side and not the other in case you need the seating capacity on the other side. Let's go ahead and close this up here. Come around to the passenger side here. Show you how the seat tumble thing works. It gets really completely nice and out of the way. There's lots of space to come in back here. To put this back down, all you gotta do is push here and lift up here, and even a little kid can do it. You don't really need to use this option, but the little ones can actually just walk in between if you don't want to. If it's an adult, you probably wouldn't use that tumbling option because it's a little harder for them to duck their head here. But for the little ones, they can just walk in between. Right rear door panel, same shape, same way, all charcoal black with the wood trimming, with the child lock protection, of course. I'm sure by now you notice, and none of the speaker covers a crack. The panel's not scratched. There's no burn holes, nothing like that. The interior is really nice. Right front door panel, same way. As I was saying before, dual power seat, power recline, and lumbar support. And let's pan over the seating area now so you can see it's in great shape. This is a 2007 with only 63,000 miles. So it's got some wear, but not really a whole lot for the condition that this vehicle is in. Alright, that's going to do it for the video in this unit. In case you have any questions, remember my name is George. It can be reached at 305-218-5462. Our location once again is 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida 33142 is the zip code. Open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays 9 to 5. And always closed on Sundays. That's going to do it for the video in this unit. I want to thank you for watching our video at vehiclemax.net.